For the next 100 days, I'll be trying to survive a zombie apocalypse in Grand Theft Auto 5. Each day that passes, the zombies will become faster, stronger, and even multiply in numbers. Can I survive for 100 days, or will I become one of the infected myself? Day 1, I started out in my house. I've been able to stay indoors for this long, but I've started to run out of food and water. Now I need to leave and find something to satisfy my hunger and thirst. However, the streets were filled with infected. Before I left, I knew I needed some way to protect myself, so I grabbed a bat from my room. Grab my trusty old bat. I don't know how effective this will be, but it's better than nothing. As soon as I left my house, I noticed the streets had become more filled with infected than I remembered a few days ago. And before I knew it, I was already getting surrounded. Luckily, I had my trusty bat, but would it even be enough to take out a zombie? Let's see how we go with this. I took my first swing and it did the job. However, I wouldn't be able to deal with all of these zombies. I need to get off the streets so I don't get overrun. I found a ladder in a nearby alleyway, so I climbed up to get a better look at my surroundings. Good thing these zombies' brains are so fried, they don't even know how to use ladders. While checking out my surroundings, I noticed a gas station off in the distance. Maybe it's open. I might be able to get something to eat and drink from there. However, the streets were starting to fill up with more and more zombies. I need to be careful. This could get ugly really fast. I got down from the building and headed towards the gas station. Oh, damn. There's a lot. Okay, I gotta start running. While also taking out some of the zombies that got in my way. Eventually, I made my way inside. Hopefully, there's something in here for me. I'm starving. I managed to loot some of the shelves and get the supplies I needed, but nighttime was quickly approaching. I need to find somewhere to set up camp. My house won't be safe anymore with how many zombies are on these streets. After searching for a while and killing some more zombies, I managed to stumble across this rooftop. And luckily for me, I had been looting the zombies as I was killing them. You see, the infected hold resources on them which can be used to craft items. This rooftop was the perfect spot for us. However, there were multiple ladder entrances that could be used to sneak up on us. So, using the resources I acquired from killing the infected, I was able to craft some barricades to block off these entrances. With our camp now set up and the rooftop secure, I called it a night on day 1. At the start of day 2, I noticed a convenience store across from my rooftop. I'm not sure how long it's going to be until we see another one of those, so I'm going to try loot it, see if there's anything inside. I hopped down from the roof and started to clear my way towards the store. Seems like there's more zombies on the streets today compared to yesterday. I don't know though, maybe I'm crazy. I was in fact not crazy. As the days progress, the number of infected will grow. They will also become increasingly stronger and faster as we advance through the 100 days. All right, let's loot the store. I gathered what I could in the store and ventured out to see what else I could find. I quickly realized that I would need a better weapon if I was to properly protect myself against the infected. With this bat, it would be easy for me to get overwhelmed, as I can only take down one zombie at a time. I needed something like a gun. There is a police station further into the city, so maybe there's some guns in there. I'm gonna head further into the city. Maybe I can get my hands on a gun or something in there. After making it into the city, I was met with the ruins of what was left of the city center. The remains of the chaos that ensued when the outbreak first happened. Cars, debris, and even planes were scattered along the city center. I looted what I could from this wreckage, but unfortunately, I didn't find much. I'll be taking that. Damn. A few hours went by until I finally stumbled upon the abandoned police station. Oh my god, it's so dark. Oh yes, body armor. Okay, let me check out this officer real quick. I also managed to find a pistol in the police station. Yes, just what I needed. This was going to make surviving just a little bit easier. Maybe I do have a chance of surviving these 100 days after all. While in the police station, I overheard a broadcast. There was mention of airdrops with supplies being dropped all around Los Santos. I need to find one of these airdrops. I still don't have everything I need just yet, and I want to get out of this city. Maybe the infection won't be as bad if I can travel a little further away, but I need a car in order to do that. However, every vehicle I come across isn't in working condition. You need a vehicle repair kit to fix the engine. If I can get my hands on one of those, I can have a working car. And getting one of those airdrops could help me getting a repair kit for a car, making my life so much easier. That brings us to the end of day 2. I found a safe location to spend the night and got much needed rest for the next day. Day 3 started out pretty normal. That was until I heard gunshots blaring through the streets. Oh, that's not good. There were people fighting off zombies from one of the airdrops mentioned on the radio. I need to get my hands on this before they do. This could be my only chance of getting a car. I snuck closer to the airdrop, but suddenly I was spotted. Oh my god, what the hell? Turns out zombies weren't the only deadly thing I needed to look out for. They left me no choice but to shoot back. It was me or them. Okay, I think they're all dead. Unfortunately, the airdrop didn't have the supplies we needed to craft a vehicle repair kit, and the car that the bandits were driving was not in the best condition. But they did have assault rifles, which was a big upgrade from the pistol I was carrying. Let's test this thing out. Okay, that's definitely better than our pistol. I spent the rest of day 3 killing and looting zombies. I also managed to find a gas can for when I get a vehicle, which may happen sooner than I thought. Ooh, I just heard gunshots. Damn, what is that? Oh, they are not friendly. Okay, I think I've taken them all out. These bandits actually had a working car, so I didn't need a vehicle repair kit just yet. It wasn't the best car in the world, but it would do for now. It was getting pretty late and I needed to get off the streets. So my plan was to get as high up as I could to give myself some time to plan a route out of the city. I made my way to the FIB building, one of the tallest buildings in the city, and made my way inside. Hello? Anyone here? Ooh, spooky. Okay, let's get up as high as we can. Wait, why can I hear wind? Oh my goodness, what the hell? This place is destroyed. After making my way to the top floors of the building, I was met with the view of the empty, desolate city. Dude, this looks insane. After taking it all in for a minute, I set up camp and called it a night. I spent the next couple days inside this building planning out what my next moves will be. However, I quickly ran out of food and water, which means I needed to head out once more. All right, finally time for me to head out of here. The next few days, I spent killing zombies, gathering supplies, and exploring the outskirts of the city in search of some kind of compound I could fortify. On day 10, I came across this compound of warehouses. This seemed like it had good potential for me to finally set up something sustainable. With it being surrounded by fences the infected couldn't get over, and multiple warehouses I could use to camp out in and craft items. However, there were a few areas I had to close off before the compound was fully secure, and I also had to clear out the infected hanging around the area. With the compound now all secure and multiple exits set up, I called it a night for day 10. In one of the warehouses, there was a workbench, which I could use to craft better items, such as a sniper rifle. This would come in handy for clearing out those enemies on those supply drops all around Los Santos. So for the next few days, I spent time gathering items and supplies I could use to craft a sniper rifle. Oh, and I found myself a new ride. And on day 15, I ran into something unexpected. What the hell? Wait, this guy's got a gun. And he's friendly. Yo, what's up? There were some friendly survivors. I'm gonna call these two Bob and Rob.
You should subscribe, or the creature may be under your bed tonight.
Whoa, Bob, relax. Damn. With 2 new friends made, we were able to loot a lot quicker over the next few days. And on day 20, we had enough materials to craft ourselves a sniper rifle. However, on our way back to our compound, we came across some bandits holding up a bridge. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh no, run! They're shooting! Bob, Rob, get to the car! We managed to escape narrowly, but they had shot out our tire. Damn, they hit our tire. This car wasn't gonna last us much longer. Luckily, I had stashed my old car in an alleyway, but it was only a 2-seater. So I dropped Bob and Rob at the compound and went to go grab it. Before I grabbed the car though, I needed to do something first. Oh yeah, look at this thing. Okay, let's go get this car.
Like me.
By the time I made it back to the compound, the sun had set. Entering into the compound, something felt off. Bob and Rob were nowhere to be seen, and things were quiet, a little too quiet. That's when I heard it. Oh, what the hell? Get away! A horde of zombies had breached the compound. I don't know whether Bob or Rob had fled, or if they had become infected themselves. All I know is that the compound was no longer safe. I was quickly overrun with infected, and I had to get in my car and get out of there as fast as I could. Oh my god, what happened? I thought it was secure! And I just barely made it by the skin of my teeth. I spent the rest of the night on the road, and for the next few days, I ventured even further out of the city, hoping it was safer further away. And it was not. I also spent time looting stores and gas stations as I came across them. And while I was in one of the stores, I heard over the radio talks of a cure. They mentioned an island just off the city. That's it. I have to find the cure and save Los Santos. If I could somehow get my hands on that cure, maybe we could end this nightmare. But the question is, how do I get to the island? What if there's a plane at one of the nearby airfields? I headed to a nearby airfield to see if I could find a plane. However, the bridge to get there had collapsed and been blocked off. Yeah, it goes all the way down there. There's no way I'm getting through all this with a car. So I had to go around, but it was getting pretty late at this point. So I searched for another location to stay the next couple nights. While I was doing this, I also crafted myself a suppressor for my pistol as to not attract any unwanted attention to myself and to help prevent myself from getting overrun with infected, as they seem to be getting more and more sensitive to sound as the days go by. I then stumbled across an abandoned motel. Oh wow, look at this place. It wasn't the most secure place in the world, but it would hold up as a camping spot for the next couple nights while I plan out my route. I got rid of some of the infected around the building, then boarded up the windows and added doors to one of the rooms, where I spent the next couple of days. On day 36, I headed out on the road again. However, my car was starting to look a little worse for wear at this point. I spent the next couple days searching for a new car, and eventually I found myself a nice, shiny red car, which I then fixed up using a repair kit and finally made my way towards the airfield again. On day 37, we made it to the airfield. However, we weren't alone. There were some bandits there waiting for people to show up who might come for the plane, and they ambushed us. What the? Oh, that's not good. Where the hell did these guys come from? I managed to fight them off using our trusty sniper we crafted. I then made my way over to the plane on the other side of the runway. Okay, let's check this thing out. Oh, it's smoking. That's not a good sign. Let's see if we can start it up. No, dude, it's not starting at all. The plane had been stripped of its parts and wouldn't even turn on. Man, what are we gonna do now? What the hell? It just blew up. Good thing I wasn't inside when that happened. After narrowly avoiding death, there was actually one location I had in mind that may have a plane. The military base. With hopefully no one being as crazy as me to attempt getting inside, our chances of getting a plane could actually be pretty high. You see, the military base was riddled with infected, and with it being completely fenced off, maybe no one has managed to get inside just yet. On day 50, the military showed up. However, the military were not as friendly as you may think. They had set up camps all around the city, but won't let anyone in or out. And it seems like they're starting to wipe the city of any life at all, infected or not. They do not want this thing spreading at all. We need to find this cure. The next few days, I geared up for what may be our hardest mission yet, infiltrating the military base. I went to every airdrop I seen, took out all the bandits and infected I could, and gathered everything I would need to give me the best chance of survival. I even picked up some fun little toys along the way. On day 55, I ran into some more survivors. They were fighting off some zombies, so I stopped to give them a hand. Boom! Hey, no problem. I pitched my plan to these survivors and they were on board, so we teamed up. With a team in place, we set up a base of operations. We managed to gate in our own large compound with a hideout and garage to fix up our vehicles. We then began gathering everything we needed for our journey to the military base. Food, drink, and gas. By day 85, we had everything we needed for our mission. We repaired the car one final time and hit the road. After days on the road, we finally made it to the military base. I don't even know if there's going to be a plane in here or not, but I do know this is the only chance we have of getting a cure. Getting into the military base was going to be our biggest challenge. It was riddled with infected, and there was no way for us to get inside, as the entire compound was gated off and there was no electricity, so we couldn't even open up the gates. Our only option was to jump the fence. Hold on, everyone! We made it over! There better be a damn plane in here. We cleared through the zombies as we made our way to the runway. And that's where I spotted it. A massive military plane was sitting on the runway. Only now we were getting surrounded by infected. I had to make a break for it. I hope this thing has fuel. Get back! Get back! Oh my god, open, open! Finally, I made it into the air. Safe, away from all the chaos. Let's go get this cure.
Hello, Los Santos. Happy 1 week of uninfected life. The temperature is a scorching 98 degrees. Now, here is another great hit from RJ on your screen.